guys? Ryan Bidoff here, blogging from paradise. Really amazed at my new camera. So delighted, really, because if you would see the amount of light in this room, lack thereof. Oh, good, it hasn't popped up yet. So the thing keeps popping up, basically. But the dearth of light, like so little light. It's so dark in here. Just a little light. How much it's catching through this good HD camera, guys? I can't recommend Google. Not Google. Well, Google technically, but Acer Chromebooks enough because it's just amazing. The camera, it's such an economical computer, a laptop, and it's just so fast and clean. And again, there's like no light in this room. I have a little lamp here tilted up, and I just have to recommend it because I don't know, I'm actually stunned at how good this is turning out. My old camera, old computer, forget about it. It'd be look like I was in a cave. So I'm doing a rare night video, but I'm having fun with it. Of course, I always have fun. Guys, there's a blogging tip: how to handle your email. You know, I think most people are slaves to email, most bloggers, because they depend so much on email rather than looking at like the universe as being their source and just viewing it as like a channel that they could be in and out of really quickly. And because of that, they waste so much time in and out, in and out. Now, tonight I think I'm going to proofread my 126 ebook and self-publish it. And I think, no, I'm going to do it. First, I want to see, though, I don't know how to save it in Google Drive. I want to make sure I save it as HTML and see if I can get it up to the right format to get it on Amazon or KDP Select. Pardon me. Nick's, by the way, represent. Oh, by the way, before you go in, buy an Amazon ebook of mine. Blogging Paradise ebook on Amazon. Buy 1 or 5. Just buy them, pick them up. Really, really helpful, inspired reads. So much fun, and it will help you live your dreams. Okay. Now return to our regularly scheduled programming. I check email very infrequently. One of my emails I check weekly. One, sometimes less, sometimes a little bit more. But when I'm in there, I'm rarely in there. When I'm in there, I'm really in and out off the clock. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. It's just boom, 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 boom. Because you have to understand something. As you get clearer and clearer on your direction with your blog, with your business, with your brand, with your intent, a lot of this stuff is going to be bloat. It's going to be fat you need to trim. And you never want to be really dependent on anybody. You want to be dependent on nothing. Simply in harmony with the universe. You want to feel like you're always being taken care of by the universe. So then you could look at email, Facebook, your blog, all these things is just channels that you don't really need, even though you think you do in mind. You want to come from an energy perspective. You know what? I'm having fun. This is all extra. I really don't need to. The more you do that, you let your creative energies flow, and you'll absolutely kill it, and you'll get more and more detached. And of course, the more detached you get, you care less about outcomes. That's the exact energetic space you want to be in, where you're just being, where you're going to freaking kill it, and you're going to get higher and higher, vibe higher and higher and higher, and vibe so much higher, and you're just going to fall in love with the process of creating content, connecting with folks, and just having fun with it, and then you're going to manifest your dreams so much more quickly than you ever could have imagined. But the problem is most people, they dive into email, and they spend minutes, 20, 30, 40, hour, 2 hours. They're in there all the time collectively, and when they should be writing ebooks, publishing blog posts, honing their skills for their services, maybe creating their products, they're in and out of email every 5-10 minutes. It's insane, and I've seen it with people that I know well. Most of those folks I don't hang out as much as with now, cyber-wise, online, where you can just see them in and out, in and out, in and out. They're living there, and they get so attached to clients or different channels or different people, and that's just an energy suck where they're back and forth in email. Like me, personally, I love folks who send me email, but I only respond to a few a day. Well, not respond to a day, actually. I check my email once a week for Gmail. But even when I check it once a week, I only respond to a few folks because so many folks are just unclear. And it's not so much their approach. You know, I appreciate boldness. I appreciate people pitching me. I do, because I don't care. I do the same thing in many ways. I'm just like, here, buy my ebooks, buy my ebooks. That's cool. That's boldness. I get that. It's just that it's not an energetic match. And a lot of folks, this real long email, it's not even that I don't have the time. I don't have the I have the energy, but I just don't devote my energy to like unclear stuff. People just get right to the point. Folks sometimes send me emails. They're like, "Hey Ryan, what's up? You want to chat?" No, it's business. Buy my books. You know, let's connect. Let's do an interview. Sometimes folks want to do an interview before an interview. Well, of course not. And it's just, you can tell they're spending so much time in their email inbox when they should be creating content. So really, the tip is time yourself. I check my Gmail once a week. I might go back to checking it 2 or 3 times a week. Who knows? Right now, I just love it. It's fun, and I only do what's fun. So when I'm in there, I check it once a week. 10, 20 minutes tops, usually 10 to 15 minutes, and I time it and I get the frick out of there. And when you're working on a clock, you'll be amazed, not how much you rush or you force it, but how clear you are and how much fat you trim, how much you release on email that is just not a vibrational match. That's not fun to you. And I accept a few interviews, and I accepted a few this past week, and I'm not matches for other ones. And even those ones I accept, if I do them, great. If I don't, that's okay. It's just that sense of detachment with the email where you're like, okay, maybe you'll check it once a day, but that's it. That's it. No more. Don't get attached to a client. Don't get attached to any email, any person, because when you do that, it creates an absolute energy suck where you're back in the email. Well, I got to check it a few hours. Let me check 3 hours later. Let me check 4 hours later. Meanwhile, I published 3 or 4 blog posts in that time that you spent going in and out and like chatting and these. So guys, really, it's going to be a quick one tonight. Again, I want to proofread that book before midnight, get it out there. It'll be ebook 126, which is exciting. And this is going to be about how to build your blog, bootstrapping style. If you want to save money. And again, I'm so freaking delighted at how much light. Like if you guys saw this room, how pitch dark it is, basically with a little bit of light on me, and just how much this camera catches. It's really a sensational camera that, again, Acer Chromebook. I know this is like a running commercial, but I cannot recommend it enough. Just amazing, amazing. Having the storage on the cloud, virtual environment, how quick it is. The camera quality is just 720 HD. Yeah, that's right. It's just phenomenal. So that's that. But time it. Time your email interludes once a day at the most. Do not go back in. And you'll say, well, I have to go back in. You know what? Have some energy posture. You're not dependent on anybody. You can check again tomorrow. That's it. That's how you create the space to really create the value. Not so much the value, but have fun with your creating and doing the videos and blog posts. That's how you become really good at that stuff. And the better you become at that stuff, you're more detached. Everything's going to handle itself. The universe will provide. Always does, man. Hasn't hurt me. We're getting ready to go to Cyprus in under a week. We're so friggin' excited, Kelly and I. We're going to be there for a month. Then who knows what's next. Guys, that's it for tonight. Buy a Blogging from Paradise ebook on Amazon. I don't think I've written one on how to do your email, although I could put it into an ebook form. Goodness knows I have enough to say because I really have a different approach to that, and it's very, very fascinating. But I already have 125, soon to be 126, so buy 5 or 10. Really gobble them up greedily, share them with all your buddies, read, and enjoy them. And until next time, happy hangout, and enjoy paradise.